Alright, it's Sunday morning, September 29th. We're on our way out to the Marlborough Forest with the dogs, Hera and Nos, for a woodcock, grouse and woodcock hunt.
Maybe even rabbits.
Yes, that too. And it's a beautiful day for it. Nice bluebird morning, no wind. Cool to start, but by the morning wears on, it will warm up. So make sure we're hunting in covers where there's water for the dogs to dip in and cool off.
Yeah, it's going to be tougher on them in the afternoon for sure.
Yeah.
And we're just hoping no porcupines. Nos has a history. I realized 4:30 in the morning that I didn't have his e-collar charged. That sent me rushing downstairs and charging his collar, because we know what this young man is all about when it comes to porcupines. So, we'll have more for you when we get started. Take care, guys.
So here we are out Leicester Square. The dogs are having a good run. Hera. There's Nos. No flushes so far, but a horde of Arabic-speaking sportsmen and their
Lots of shooting.
Dogs running haywire, or they shout at them. So, yeah, it makes...
My only concern is Nos mixing it up, because their dogs seem to be really ranging.
Well, hopefully that doesn't come to pass. So we're just going to walk to the edge of this patch of cover in the distance in hopes of turning up a woodcock or two. Yes, Hera was just startled by the sight of this deer stand. Yeah, that unusual structure you find in the woods, isn't it? So, good girl, Hera. There a woodcock in there, sweetie? There's Nos feeling the heat. It is unusually warm for this time of year. Yes, and it's drier in this patch of cover than the one we just hit. We'll
no puddles.
Drive the dogs to a pond nearby so they can have a swim and cool off.
He tolerates her well, doesn't he?
Yep. Good boy, Nos. Yep, gets a nice drink and cooled off. Here in this little...
Well, you can tell from how wet it is around this that it's usually deeper than this.
Yep. But the fact that it's wet at all is good. That means there may be a bird or two to be had around the...
Hey, get in there and lie down. Lie down. There's a good boy. Just wait a second. We're not in much of a rush. You're still camping. Good boy. You found a bird, eh?
So,
good boy.
Tell us once more about the flush.
So the birds are coming through this cover, and the bird got up and flew from the right to the left just past this pine. I missed with the first barrel and got it with the second. Yeah, so nice woodcock.
Yeah, nice cock.
No, you're not chasing cars, knucklehead. There's nothing of interest there.
So we walked all morning, but we finally were successful, found a bird where I expected we would.
Yep, you knew it.
Yep.
Right?
So that's a good, yeah. Did he point it?
No.
No, it was a
Bump.
Okay, well, no, it all fares.
Or it could have been a flash point, but his beeper collar wasn't going. I saw the bird going.
Yeah, all's fair in love and war. It was taken on the wing.
Bird, eh?
All right, that's a good way to end the hunt.
Yep, we got it.
So here's where the bird flushed.
Yeah, the dogs came through the cover here, and the bird flushed. I got 2 quick shots off and dropped the bird just on the other side of the pine.
You can see where Hera is having a little drink. It's this kind of boggy lowland. This is where the migrating woodcock are going to be found, at least in these parts, because their sole source of food really is earthworms, and so they have to be able to probe the earth to.
So all around the edges.
So around the edges of these little puddles and bogs is where you're going to find them.
Yep.
And the telltale sign that they're there is the splotches of dung that.
Which I noticed over on the other side.
Which about the size of a loony. It was like a big blotch of cheap latex.
Yeah. Now a plug at Prophet River in Clay. Need my choke tubes, Clay. I'm shooting improved cylinder modified, and I hit that woodcock with the modified.
All right, so off we go now. Little playtime for the dogs.
Well deserved after a hot hunt.
Girl, Hera. Boy, Nos. Bring back your ball, Nos. Cooled off. We're on our way home. Our morning's hunting woodcock, grouse. 1 woodcock in the bag. Turned up where I expected to find it. This nice little patch of bog that goes overlooked by others. And sure enough, Jason and Nos turned up the 1 woodcock that was to be found this morning. And yeah, not a bad day at all. It's getting too hot now at noon hour, and the wind's picked up, so good time to call it. So, you have any thoughts to add?
25 degrees is too darn hot. So the dogs are doing quite a bit of panting, and then they did a dunk into the swampy area. But yeah, they can get a couple minutes of good hunting in and scenting, but after that, they're just panting heavily.
Yeah. So, it's been a good day. All right. So, I'm Geoffrey.
I'm Jay.
Until next time.
Take care.